Hey guys, it's Dinklethorpe here, and today I'm on my Shaman and doing some quests in wetlands. Some of you might be wondering what's with the wings, man. So Sin is a really good artist. I left his information in the description. You should check him out. Yeah, that's who made them. So very nice guy. I like him a lot. He was super friendly and super easy to talk to. So yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, I figured I'd do a little bit of live streaming right now just because my kid's down. So we'll see how long that lasts, but might last an hour, it might last 2, it might last 15 minutes. You never know. Then I think I'm expecting a call from work stuff too, so trying to get a few deals hashed out with people, so. And I gotta do some marketing later. Let's see, just making sure that my bots are dismissed, that I only have one with me. Looks like it's just my trusty druid for now, which is good. Alright. So on the vanilla server, I actually created a quest with TikTok the Crocodile, and he was the final quest for collecting crocodile skins out here. There's a little bit of a, I guess, a small valley with like some chewed up meat and bones spit out, and I figured that would be a perfect place to put him. Plus, the guy who does the quest for the crocodiles, his name is James, so Captain James Hook. Kind of funny. So yeah, that was fun. Basically culminated in an elite, and the quest reward was a fist weapon, which looked like a hook. And it was just Captain James's hook. Maybe I'll show it one of these days. Yeah, so I created a lava burst spell, which I totally forgot to import the new balancing changes that I implemented, because right now it's probably a little too overpowered, so I killed the damage on it a bit. But yeah, I wanted a lower level lava burst because this is a progressive realm, which means that I plan on doing level 60 rating with said character. And it's really hard to do any sort of good damage as Shaman, even with all the changes I've made to the class. So I figured I'd just go ahead and create a lower ranked lava burst. I actually created a video that will be coming out at noon today, so keep an eye out for that. It's a really good resource if you want to know how to basically create class spells and the like, so yeah. Super fun. That one, funny story on that one. I was messing around with AI bot and started asking it questions about development with Azeroth Core. And while it didn't give me like correct answers most of the time, it did actually send me off in the right direction on a couple things. So I might actually start using that in the future. Kind of fun. Learned about it this week from work, but OpenAI Chat is basically the application. If you ask me, it's better than Google. I don't know what the heck Google's doing, but yeah, they're just about getting ready to be replaced by this thing. So very impressed with this. You can pretty much ask it anything. So if you're trying to look for a recipe for, you know, something you want to cook for the night, you can ask it that too. I should probably actually group with my druid, shouldn't I? Doesn't really matter because we share experience anyway. But yeah, so kind of fun. It's been getting a lot of media attention lately, and apparently a lot of rich folk are using it to optimize their work and whatnot. And yeah, I highly recommend checking it out, I guess. Maybe I'll look at it later on stream. It really depends on what we end up doing, but yeah. Alright, crude flint. Gotta turn in the search for the excavation team. And fire taboo. I think the fire taboo quest is, if I remember correctly, it's the invisible guys. could be wrong. There's invisible swamp walkers that you have to kill for something or other. And it's quest related to this guy over here, so who knows. And this one actually leads to a stockades quest that I still need to do, so hopefully. And I don't know where I want to go next, honestly. I feel like I've been just doing the same route with the last couple tunes. And I know everyone probably gets in the same routine and just does the same questing route, but I like to do things a little bit different on occasion. So I might just do something in Kalimdor, because I don't really quest a whole lot in Kalimdor. Maybe I'll go to Splinter Tree Post. Maybe I'll go to Stone Talon Mountains. I really like the Arachnophobia quest, so I might actually make that an Alliance quest as well, and just adjust how that is. I did that on my other server. But yeah, I really haven't messed with quests a whole lot on this server yet. It's mostly been about like class balancing. Let me see if I can pull up my change log, but let's see. My change log kind of looks like this right now. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Change log. And I gotta make sure that you guys can actually see the screen. That would be nice, huh? Yeah, this is my change log for this server. The other server is a bit different. So this is kind of like the random features that I have on the server. You know, random enchants on gear, which is kind of fun. Guild houses, variable XP rate, which you can set yourself from like 0.1 to, or 0.01? 0.1, all the way up to 3. Individual progression system, basically you have to work through each expansion. I restored a lot of the lost content, and yeah, kind of fun. So custom spells, custom items, yeah, some of this stuff is actually just for my buddies who eventually want to play with me. H-bot, hireable bots. I actually get max talents at level 60, so that's fun. Emblems are transferable, things like that, right? And then I got some class quests as well. So Shaman, Paladin, Mage, Death Knight, Hunter, Priest, items, stuff like that. But yeah, so right now I'm mostly just working on classes. And I figure once I get done with classes, I can start moving on to the actual custom content. Because honestly, I've been kind of burnt out from doing custom content. I'm fine doing class changes. That's not as tiresome, but yeah, I don't know. Just custom quests in general are really, really tiring. All right, that's better. Cool. So I don't know. I have fun with them, right? But sometimes I just need to take a break from certain things. That's just the way it is. I really want to create a world boss here in Wetlands that kind of patrols, or maybe just do something over here in Grimbatol. I would like to import the Shadow Bastion or the Grimbatol raid from Cataclysm and use that as a dungeon map, or a raid map rather. But I gotta figure some stuff out with that. That takes some like Blender knowledge and a couple other things, but it would be a cool experiment, and it would probably be my most custom thing, because I'd have to tie it with quests. It'd probably, I'd have to create new items. I'd have to create new NPCs. I'd have to create a difficulty roadmap for it. So, what level is it gonna be? Is it gonna be? And honestly, I'd probably make it a 60 raid. But that's just me. So, yeah. If anyone knows of a server other than Turtle WoW that has done Grimbatol, I would love to see it. So, just let me know. Yeah, so I totally forgot to implement the changes for my lava burst spell, so now it's hitting for way too much. But I'll fix that later. I just need to import the exports. So it's level 20 lava burst. I wanted it, so I made it. I made a level 60 rank as well, but I need to work on the scaling, obviously, so. Alright. Maybe I should have brought more bots. So that searing totem is something I'm going to fix, because I totally forgot about magma totem. And it totally just devalues magma totem if that's the route I want to go. So maybe I'll end up combining the two totems. I haven't really decided yet. It wouldn't be too hard. Just create a trigger spell for the other, and that's it. Alright, Mr. Bot. Someone is stuck down there and pulling all the crap. Oh man. I really hate anti-magic shield, man. It's like the worst in Shaofeng Keep. Keeping an eye on my phone because I'm expecting a couple calls, so sorry if I have to step away for a minute. It's just the way it is. Figured this was the only time I'd get to actually stream today, so I kind of wanted to create some more content, and that's where I'm at. Alright, we got the strongbox key, and I think... Oh, I thought the strongbox was on another ship, but apparently it's on this one, so that's fun. And I forgot that I have underwater breathing, but I don't really care, so... Bring the cursed eye patch. A Palith, Gorin, Steel Brew at Menethil Harbor and Wetlands. Alright, cool. We're gonna do that. I don't know if I want to do the crude flint quest first, but I might, so there's that. Alright, Mr. Druid, you go get him. I'm gonna go over here. Honestly, this is probably too early in the day to do a whole ton of streaming, but I figured it's whatever. Should probably do it sometime after 5, but I usually don't have time after 5, so that's the thing. Alrighty. So not all my spells are usable while moving. It's just lightning bolt. That was a change in Mist Pandoria that I really liked, so I figured I'd bring it in. Other things on my Shaman. Elemental Attunement, something I created to kind of help catch them up in damage. Increases spell power by 5% of your total intellect. Might nerf it. Let's see. Oh, did I lose my wings? I did lose my wings. Right, let's see. One of them I didn't import correctly. Let's see. Did I die? I don't remember dying. There it is. Alright. Oops, wrong ones. Alright, let's try it one more time. There we go. Not sure what happened to the visuals there, but yeah. So this is where I put the elite crocodile. Kind of fun. Figured it was the perfect place to put it, really. So, really massive TikTok crocodile. Doesn't this engineer sell something special? I swear they do. Maybe they did in vanilla.
How are you?
No, it was this one. I think it was. I don't remember what it was, but
See you soon.
yeah. Man, I need to work on my transmog. It's looking horrible. Yeah, that's another thing this server has. Honestly, I feel like transmog is just something every server should have nowadays. If you don't have it, you're doing something wrong. And, you know, hashtag Blizzlike and all that, but honestly, Blizzlike is boring at this point, so I just done it so many times, I don't get the appeal. Like, glad that people are playing on Everlook. I'm glad that people are planning on playing on Whitemane. Honestly though, Cataclysm's probably fine, because people probably haven't played a whole ton of Cataclysm in the past. Although I will say that there's a major content drought, so have fun with that. But, yeah, I mean, at least Heroics are hard. That was fun. I really like the Heroic dungeons for Cataclysm. If I could, I might implement Deepholm. I would love to have Deepholm as a zone. So, yeah. If you guys or anyone else you know works with custom maps and would like to get paid, you should probably hit me up. Because I would totally pay for something like that. I'm not really good as an artist. There's certain things that I'm not really good at. I'm not really good at, yeah, basically custom visual stuff, right? I can do the technical side of things just fine, but not so much with the custom visual stuff. So I have to, but that's okay. That's why you outsource certain things out, right? You can't be good at everything, so. And then, yeah. Probably a big question I always get from people is, what are my plans for this server? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna release it? Are you gonna put it in a repack? What are you gonna do? Well, the answer is, I don't know. That's a good question, though. I think it would more likely fit into a repack, but people would need to use my custom client. There goes my druid. My druid is dead. But most people don't want to use custom clients, so that's kind of a barrier to entry, right? I could maybe make a version of it that doesn't have custom spells and the like, but I feel like that's what makes it so much better. Like, it's a progression server. You're gonna need custom spells. You're gonna need to make some changes. And unfortunately, some of those changes need to happen client side, so yeah. Just gonna wait for my thing to res. And these new monsters, the green ones with 0 sugar, they're freaking awesome. I've been waiting for something like that for years because the green ones were my favorite. But diabetes runs in the family, so I try to stay away from sugar as much as I can. That's the thing. But yeah. What sucks is I was trying to quit caffeine actually, and these came out. So someone up there just wants me to keep drinking caffeine apparently. Life fruit. So the mount, 35% mount. Baseline and speed is increased by 10%. for running around, I mean, so everything else is increased by 10% as well. Yeah, there's some grave moss over here, huh? That'll be useful for nature protection potions, which I will actually end up needing because I'm going to be doing Encourage. I'm actually, like, honestly, the Encourage questline and the war event, those are two things that I'm very much looking forward to. I've never been able to do the war event properly on a live server, so having that scripted here is going to be sweet. Sorry. But yeah, so even the Sea Mangoes, well, the single player classic server doesn't have a scripted Encourage event. I think Sea Mangoes does now. I don't know where they're at, but yeah. At least you can start the event. I know that much. I don't remember. I haven't really heard anything since then, or looked at anything since then, so whether or not it works is a different question. And that's also a question of this server as well, so I'll probably have to make changes because I think there might be some overlap with the war event and the progression module that I'm using, so I'll have to delete some things. And it'll probably be from the war event module, but that'll come later. For now, I'm just going to level. I'm going to take my sweet time. Currently leveling at a 1x speed. I was at 0.5, but I just want to level, man. I also think that this level range is super not fun, so I also made a custom spell to have a 10% chance to have an instant cast and increase damage of said cast by 5%. I'm probably going to take off that 5% increased damage though. I feel like I have enough multipliers now that I should be fine. Problem is I can't balance things until I reach level 80 for the most part, but I'm going to try to balance things for level 60 as well. And that means also that I'm going to be creating some custom tier sets for certain classes. Like I want paladins to actually have an option for gear, for ret and tanking and things like that. And I'd like for shamans to also have options for elemental. Obviously. I don't know why I like elemental. I think there's something about chain lightning that I just really enjoy. And I think thematically it's just fun. My first friend in WoW, first like close friend, played a elemental shaman. Her name was Eve. Well, that was her character name at least, but so that left an impression on me. Plus, there was this multi-boxer elemental shaman with the what was it? With the red TBC shaman set, basically, and he and his other shaman multi-boxers would go into Arathi Basin and completely wreck everyone with chain lightning. So that was fun. Left an impression on me as a teenager. But then I realized how garbage they were. For Wrath at least, but that's okay. That's why I'm gonna fix it. I think I already did the ooze, digging for ooze quest line. I don't even know what quests I have at the moment. I need to do some Nomergan later. Red Ridge. I still have Red Ridge? Come on. Faded Shadowhide Pendant. How come I haven't turned those in? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That's why I haven't turned it in. It's because it's in Northshire. Like, who wants to go to Northshire to turn in a quest? Not me. So yeah, you guys want to see some wings? Let's see. So, there's that, right? Some of these are, I mean, all of them are really cool, to be honest. I couldn't do this, but yeah, so wings. I could actually attach these. I plan on attaching these to like shirts or tabards as sort of an effect. Maybe when I create, because I plan on creating challenge modes rather than Mythic Plus. And maybe I'll use these as rewards. I don't know. It would be fun. Mythic Plus is a good idea. I love Mythic Plus. It is a great idea, but I don't know as Wrath has the item level spread to actually do that. Maybe there's some wiggle room between like Ulduar and ICC, but maybe you could potentially get away with increasing the max item level of gear in ICC, just rebalancing everything. And that way it'll give you more item levels, but then you'd have to increase boss damage and health, which is a pain. Well, not really a pain. You could use global modifier, I guess, but I don't like global modifiers as a rule because it screws over lower level players. Rather just, eventually one of these days I want to create a Lua that allows me to modify certain zone NPCs, I guess, or something. So that was 20. I think I showed that one already. This is one of my favorites as well. This one I use on my paladin. And it looks really good with the paladin wings too when you use it. Sky wings. And yeah, this is a good one too. Sorry it gets dark so early. Like, I have this day-night cycle set to 1 hour. Just because I always play at nighttime and I get sick of just playing in the dark. Some more. Yeah, I highly suggest checking out Sin. He'll do some he can do some commission work for you if you want something custom. He has a ton of stuff, right? And there's like 50 of these. And so I'm not gonna go through all of them right now, but it's super cool. And they go really well with certain transmogs, right? So let me see. Then he does have ones that actually attach to the back completely. Ooh, that's a good one. What is that one? That one's 119. I like that one. And then that one doesn't work. I forgot. All right, let's see. But yeah, I mean, lots of options there. What is it? Valiant. I think the ones that attach to your back. There you go. So yeah, kind of attaches to your back, right? And I think he leaves a lot of wiggle room because, you know, people with two-handed swords as well as just thicker armor. But I like these ones for Shaman. I like these as well, probably for Fire Mage. Those would be definitely a Druid wings. But I like those. Those are cool too, like especially in the dark, nighttime. I don't know if, oh, yep, they have a animation. Okay, I wasn't sure. Some of them are static, so it's hard to tell. Recall all my bots. Let's see. This is an elite quest.
Here there. Watch your back.
And we're gonna join group.
Got my attention.
Let's see. So. Alright. Gotta kill these guys, I know that much. Yeah, so I'm really happy with working with Sin. He's a really fun guy. I think I might hear my kid screaming. I put him down for a nap and figured I'd stream during now, but I knew that it would probably be short-lived. So I'm gonna see if he goes back to sleep on his own first. If not, then I'll have to go, but yeah, I don't know why there were so many Shaman multi-boxers all the time, dude. All the time. They're... yeah, I don't know. Probably because they can heal damage and kind of sort of tank. Not really. Yeah, I don't really know why. Shaman in particular is a pain in the butt. They're not even that great in PvP, really. I mean, I guess it depends on your expansion. But that's the impression I would get. I think they're probably the easiest to level too, just because you have those 3 specs. But then it's like, why don't you just do Druid? And maybe shapeshifting has something to do with that. I don't know. I've never really multi-boxed a whole lot, so I don't really have a good answer. So funny. Switch back to my other wings. Oh, wrong ones. Those ones. I don't know. There's so many wings to choose from, I really just don't know what I want to use on a particular stream. Maybe I'll do a different one for each stream. How about that? That'll be good. Still have yet to actually import all the custom weapons or wings, but I figured it'd add some uniqueness to the streams and videos and whatnot, so that'd be good. It makes more sense to probably multi-box like paladins. If you're gonna do PvP, why wouldn't you want a bunch of bubbles, right? I don't know. Why do you think multi-boxers are always Shaman, man?
More work?
This was back in TBC too, so, like, I get it. TBC was like the first time where Shaman was actually decent. Plus, you know, Draenei and all that were pretty popular, and it was first time Alliance got Shamans. I don't know. So fun. Alright. Sounds like my kid's waking up. So, I'm gonna go check on him real quick. Then I'll come back in 1 sec. I'll let my bots do some of my work for me. 1 sec. Alrighty, Kiddo's gonna come hang out with me for just a minute. See his cute face. His face is better than mine. Because he has his mom's face. So, you know. She's pretty, I'm ugly, but I'm glad that he got the pretty genes. That's always good. I just gotta finish up this quest. And then feed the little monster. Having fun pounding my table, buddy? I want to do more streams with him, but to be honest, he's a little bit of a wiggle worm, so it'd be a little difficult.
More work.
Maybe when he's a little bit older. Yes, be the spotlight. There you go. Yep, he's the one playing, not me. He's totally trying to use the keyboard. Not really. Let's see. Yep, it's starting to wiggle. I knew it. You wanna make me jump, buddy? Whoa! Alright. So I also have a portion of any gold that I get go to the guild bank. This is on top of whatever drops. So it's not actually taking any immediate gold away. It's like 10%. I seem to remember a system like that in Miss Pandaria, maybe. I don't know what percentage it was, but that was like when people started just making random guilds for people to join so that they can get gold, right? And then that kind of carried over after a while because it like became achievement based and all this crap. So I liked it conceptually, but there was a lot of just not great guilds. Yeah? You gonna wiggle? Wiggle, 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 yeah. I always forget that there's not enough mobs for this quest. I might fix that. Alright. Maybe I didn't go in here, I don't remember. Yeah, looks like it. So if you play with NPC bots, you'll notice that most damage meters won't actually show you the bot damage. They'll just count as your own, but SCADA works. And if you want to be able to see their raid frames, you actually have to get like Healbot or something else. You might mess with an add-on later to kind of make it look like raid frames. I'm not really a big fan of Healbot, but that's just me. Alright, specialty goods. Yeah, glorious shoulder plate. Wrong glorious shoulder plates. Thought they were gonna be the yellow ones, and then I realized too low level. Those yellow shoulder plates, the glorious ones or whatever, those used to sell for a lot of gold just because of transmog. Alright,
More work.
that quest is done. Let's make sure you don't fall. Alright, Mr. Wiggleworm. I let my... What do I need? Dark Iron Warrior. Okay. Just Dark Iron Dwarves. Alright. Fair enough. Out of mana. I do have AoE looting. I don't know what the range is. Let's see. Is it even working? That's a question. Alright, well, I guess I'll figure it out. Look at my configuration settings for AoE looting. Trying to get up on the table. It's doing so good. So well behaved. Yep, get him. Get him. Whoops. Oh, did you smack yourself a little bit? Awesome, ding. Alright. Let's do... Yeah. Let's look at the module. Well, I think that picked up stuff over there, but... Yeah, okay, so AoE loot is working to some extent. So that's good. Maybe I just have to auto loot. This is a perfect time to try it out. Let's see. Oops, hold on. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, I'll look at fixing that, I guess. I think we gotta call it here, though. I've got to feed my kid real quick, so I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys next time.